Hey guys, what's going on? This is Final Lenses and Marcus back, bringing you guys another episode review for Boku no Hero Academia. And first and foremost, I'd like to say if you guys are enjoying the content we bring to the channel, if you just want to support the channel in general, make sure to smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new, because subscribing is free and subscribing is always beneficial to everybody involved.
Yeah, everyone involved. It's fun for the whole family.
It's so much fun for the whole family.
Yeah, literally. Get up in the comment section as well. We'd love to hear from you and what you think of this series, because it's blowing up across the board. Everyone's loving it. I think it's okay. I don't think it's exceptional, but regardless to that, onto the video. What were your thoughts, Amari? What were your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts were, first and foremost, what they were doing was Midoriya was having the entrance exam into the UA Academy, and well, they explained in the last episode the basis of it, where they had to defeat the 4 villains and everything. We explained all that, where they had to defeat the 4 villains, robot kind of, yeah, get different points and stuff like that. One of them was worth 0 points and should probably be avoided because it doesn't benefit anybody fighting it. But yeah, so we just saw the basis of the actual academy. It was cool, but
it was interesting. Safe to say the least.
Yeah,
it starts off. Main character Midoriya going in, he's all spooked. He talks to the guy who kind of hotted him up at the main area in front of everyone. He was like, "Man, why's this guy not shutting up?" And then he got a bit spooked again because he's a scared main character, as typical shonen characters are at the beginning. Yeah. You get from there, he keeps talking. He sees the girl. He's about to walk up to the girl. No, he's not walking up to the girl. She's focusing, and then the thing starts. The guy's like, "Yeah, start. There ain't no countdowns into real battle. You're going straight at it." Literally jumps into it. It was fun. It was very interesting.
Yeah.
And from there, you get into the actual meat of the episode, where it's people getting into their fights, and you start to see different characters and how they work and their abilities. This one guy has the legs. This other guy has the thrust laser. Yeah. Which is fun. That's retarded.
A pelvic thrust laser, what kind of quirk?
It's those dumb powers that you just love, that you just can't get enough. In that sense, pelvic thrust laser dashes off. Midoriya's still got 0 points because he's that dude. And what happens next?
Well, what happens next is Midoriya is struggling to find any like villain to try and defeat, because everybody's just so much more content with their quirk that they're able to find something. They're able to battle. They're capable. They're quite skilled in their battle capabilities. And Midoriya, he's literally had no idea, no training or experience on how to use his power, which is called One for All. And yeah, so he's still the same as he was in high school, where he's so confused on what to do. Like, he doesn't know what to do. He's not sure if he can do it. He's doubting himself, and in that time he's doubting himself, he's not able to get any points at all. And like, the villains are just falling until there's about no points left. And then now comes like the bulk of the episode, where the judges now release the massive avoidable villain that really has no benefit to the exam whatsoever. But they released him anyways, just to see how they fare against it and things like that. And it's really big, really powerful. And what happens? Midoriya, he tries to escape as well. Everyone else is just like, well, there's no point to this fight. We're gonna leave. Midoriya tries to leave as well because he wants to get some points for himself. But then he sees the brown-haired girl who he met in the previous episode. She's trapped under some rubble. She can't move. She's about to get destroyed by this giant robot because she's kind of scared herself. So Midoriya, getting them anime power-ups, powers himself up, that good Nakama power, boosts himself up into the air.
My friend's mechanics, jumps in, grabs a hold, he activates his One for All, jumps with all his little fucking legs can do, breaks them, of course. They get obliterated. Fucking hits the thing with all his little One for All fucking punch arms could do. That's then obliterated. It's so gross. But he completely destroys this 0 point robot and manages to save the girl.
He clenched his arsehole and smashed it.
fucking clenched his butt cheeks and here right in the he got that full power punch destroying this massive gargantuan creature. But from there he's stuck in the air, no legs, one arm, and it's all just flailing about. It's so gross, dude. It's so disgusting. That's where all the animation budget went in displaying how broken his body is now. It was just like they were flailing and he was falling and they were like wobble 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 wobble. It was not okay. I was not happy to see any of that. That was that was gross. That was absolutely incredulous. So he's fallen though. He's got no powers. He's got one arm. How's he gonna survive? You know that character comes back. That other girl, she's on the ground. She's got her floaty powers that we'll dive into another time. She actually smacks him in the face right before he's about to hit the ground, making him weightless. Essentially, he's floating in the air.
So he can't really fall.
She throws up. It's gross.
She throws up rainbows. I'm so confused.
Throws up rainbows like going blah 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 blah. Essentially. Never in my life have I ever heard someone throw up like that. It's always horrendous and makes me feel like I'm gonna die inside.
Maybe in Japan.
Maybe in Japan. Damn it, man. Maybe in Japan, yeah. But from there, she passes out. He's like, man, I got a crawl to her. He's dragging himself with one arm. It's all really sad and emotional. He's like, I gotta say thank you. She passes out. He passes out. Everyone starts surrounding him like, why do they...
Oh my god, he's so amazing.
He's kind of... Man, he's kind of dense though still.
Sugoi.
I'm a bit spooked. God, man, that's... Jesus. Wow. Yeah, they jump into it. He's all passed out. They're all like, why is he attacking the 0-point monster? But still, that was kind of mad. He killed it in one punch. The other guy, the guy with the legs, is like, oh man, I'm a fucking pussy. Why didn't I jump in and do the thing? I would have done the thing.
Yeah, he did it first. It wasn't about the point, you know. I totally would have done that.
Yeah,
he was
like,
being one of those guys. He was totally being one of those guys.
Interestingly enough. Then this old woman jumps up. She's the school nurse, as it turns out. Hits him with a syringe. No, she kissed him on the forehead. I tell a lie. And it's just like, oh man, all my bones realign and everything's all good once again.
We had really no cracking sounds, so that was good. That was good. No cracking sounds, so them rearranging themselves.
Yeah, how broken his body was. You need to see this episode.
I really want to know how he firmed that pain to think about how he's gonna land.
It's them ones where you just have adrenaline.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, I can do it. I can. But he was crying thinking about it when he was dropping. But man, I wouldn't be able to breathe if I broke both my arms, both my legs and my arm with one attack. It really puts into perspective how dangerous the All Might power, one for all power is.
Yeah, definitely. And then the remainder of the episodes, he spends his time like he's mentally destroyed. He's like, there's no way I'm passing this exam. I should just give up now and things like that, because he got no points. He got enough to pass the written exam, but 0 points on the practical exam. That ain't gonna cut it. So he was he spent about 5 or so minutes worrying about that. And then his mom got the letter. His mom kind of blowed it out a bit. It's disappointed to see that, but she blowed it out a bit.
Yeah, she
let herself go.
But then again, happens to the best of us. So she gets the letter. She passes it to him. He was all like depressed. He's in a dark room. He's got that look in his eyes where it's like, oh man, it's all over. Tears it open. Turns out All Might made a projection thing that happened, explaining how, in essence, he's not fucked. He's all good. Because it's not based on just the villain points, but the hero points, the rescue points as well. Because he jumped in to save someone, and that person then went to the instructor of the exam to say, this guy saved me, let me give him however many of my points, half my points I think it was.
Yeah, and then it was nice. It was a nice gesture, but in the end they said it wasn't necessary because the judges had already deemed him worthy of that rescue.
Literally, then it cuts to the judges, they all put 10s up, this one dickhead put an 8, I'm like, fam, where are you?
We did. He's like, yeah, I wasn't really feeling that rescue, you know.
Subpar.
But yeah, another thing that they did mention was that All Might is actually he came to that city to become a teacher at UA, he came to teach at that school, and that's why he was able to give the presentation to Midoriya, let him know that he passed, that he should come on down and accept his position in the heroics course and things like that. And it was all good. It was all like good smile. It was all like, "Come, Midoriya, my boy."
Yeah, literally, he's got that all might feel about him. He's bigger than Jesus. He's too powerful, man. He's got that strong smile, and it does like a direct zoom in on his fucking bicep that covers the entire freaking screen. And it's like, yeah, soon, Midoriya.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's how the episode ended.
That's how
he
the
gets
episode went.
invited in. It was a good episode.
It was a good
4 out of
episode.
5.
It gave you the good feels. It gave you the good feels, like the emotions. It was there, you know. It was there because you wanted to root for him. You root for him through the power. You root for him through the punches, and you were like, "Yeah, he got it. And he did it. He earned that." It was like, "Yeah, let's get it. It's my boy."
Kind of cringed out a bit when the bone breaking happened, and you're just looking at his fucking flailing, like dangly limbs, all like.
Yeah,
no.
that happens. You know, it happens to the best of us. You know, sometimes when I punch someone, all my bones break at once.
You mean sometimes when you jump in the air and punch a giant robot, you break your legs and your arms? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah,
Essence,
of course.
G
You know,
class.
I do that on a daily. You know.
0 out of 10. Either way, we've done the video now. It's been good. If you liked it, subscribe, like, get up in that comment section, hit us up. We really want to hear what you have to say, and we really want you to stick about.
Definitely.
It'll be good, either way. That's been DeusOtaku, Final Lessons and Markibus here. We out.
Peace.